A disclaimer, every business has to have a disclaimer because of the business that they're in. So trading is definitely exciting because you get to keep all the profits yourself. When I was a child, my parents told me that you won't be able to manage your money, so you need to put your money in a bank. And the bank will keep your money and they will pay you peanuts. I mean, they will pay you interest every month, and you'll keep your money there, because if you keep your money in your hands or your pockets, you're going to spend it. All right, so I believed them, and that became my reality. And I think for many people, everyone that I know has, to a certain degree, depended on someone else for their financial future. All right, so that's a given. If you've given any of your money to anybody, you're depending on someone else to look after your financial future. And with the state of country we are in now, it's happening all over the world that even your pension can be used for bailing the state out. So there is very, very little guarantee. And when we talk about cryptocurrency trading, or cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, a lot of people have just been involved in Ponzi schemes. And that's why Bitcoin has had such a bad name, because you give your money to someone, they give you returns up until a certain point, then they crash, and then you start all over again. And hopefully you've earned enough money so that you can at least breathe again. But we teach people to trade with their own money. So you can win, you can lose. Professional trading is, if you make 65%, if you have 65% success on your trades, you're a pretty successful trader. Anything of 65% and more is very good. So we like to keep an 85 to 95% success rate. That's why we keep on improving what we are doing. You are solely in control and in charge of your own funds when you trade. We do not trade on your behalf. So don't even ask. We do not trade on your behalf. We found that in the past, when we've actually attempted this in the past and it becomes a burden, I become your servant, and I don't even get paid for my service. So I cannot afford to do that. We are not financial advisors, neither do we give financial advice. So we have got a signals group. I will share that with you, but everything is, you make the decision with the advice that we give you. So nothing is financial advice. Crypto trading is both highly profitable and highly volatile. So if you choose to trade, and this is a problem, 95% of everybody that is actually trading in the markets now, 95 out of every 100 people that are trading have never done a course, have never had any trading experience. In Forex trading and commodity trading, it's the opposite way around. 95% of all people that are trading Forex actually did a course, and 95% actually lose. With people that don't learn to trade cryptocurrency and just go and do it, most of them lose money unless they just have, they come into the market at the right time and they have beginner's luck. So that's the disclaimer out of the way. So the difference between Forex trading and cryptocurrency trading, there's actually a whole lot more than I'm going to mention now, but I'm just going to mention the basic points because I know these are the things that, professional or commodity and Forex traders normally ask. So we do not use any brokers. So you say, oh, no, that's weird. We all use brokers. Yeah, that guy is a broker. That's why he's called a broker, to make you broker. All right. So you cannot withdraw your funds immediately from most Forex and commodity trading. You have to speak to your broker. With cryptocurrency trading, you can withdraw at any time. Forex and commodities, you never own the stock. So for instance, you buy gold in the commodity market. You don't own the gold. You're just betting on the gold. If you're trading Forex and you're buying US dollars, you're just betting against the US dollar. When you cash out, you have to cash out in rands. But if I'm holding Bitcoin on the markets, or I'm holding Ethereum or whichever cryptocurrency, I can withdraw it and I can store it in a wallet on my computer or on a flash disk. So I own the asset. So that's the difference between Forex commodity and cryptocurrency trading. Cryptocurrency trading, you own all the assets. So you can withdraw it at any time. You can put it on your computer, or you can even take it to a different exchange. So like for instance, if you're trading on the New York Stock Exchange, you can't just take the stuff and start trading on the South African JSE. With cryptocurrency trading, you can move your funds across the world from one exchange to any within 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and you can carry on trading on another exchange. So cryptocurrency trading doesn't charge you monthly fees. They only charge you per transaction fee. So depending on the exchange you're using, with Binance, it's 0.1%, and altcoin trader 0.35% per transaction. So the fees are relatively low per transaction. All cryptocurrency trading exchanges have applications that you can trade on. So a lot of people say, well, I can't afford a laptop now. I can't afford, expensive equipment. No problem. You've got a cell phone, and most smartphones are much faster than any laptops that there are today. Even an entry-level i7 laptop is sometimes too slow. So you can effect your trades a lot quicker on your cell phone, which has a quad-core processor, than on the markets on your computer. So a lot of people ask, well, I don't have the equipment. So that's why you want to build yourself up. You want to start with a small amount of funds and increase your funds slowly but surely so that you can afford the correct equipment. Cryptocurrency trading is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 31 days a month, and 366 days a year. So every single day of the year, there is trading going on. It doesn't close like the stock exchange on a Friday. So the stock exchanges, the commodity market exchanges, will have to change in the future. They will, otherwise they'll become obsolete. Just like banks, physical banks are going to become obsolete. Artificial intelligence is going to run the show. It's going to take over, whether we like the new normal, whether we don't like the new normal. It's here to help us, to assist us. You're going to do all your transactions on your cell phone and on your computer from now on. So cryptocurrency trading has gone years ahead of any normal kind of trading, which is exciting, because at any time, if I want to withdraw my funds or I want to transfer my funds, I can withdraw it or send it within minutes to anywhere in the world. And that is more than exciting. You are in control of your funds at all times. A lot of people think that this is what the trading is. They think, oh, well, there are guys standing on the New York Stock Exchange, standing and screaming and shouting at each other all day. There's nothing like this anymore. There's no stock exchange that looks like this anymore. All the stock exchanges have moved to offices and screens, and there's no talking. There's hardly any noise in any stock exchange anymore. But the reason why I'm putting this picture on the screen is just to take that little thing in your mind that tells you, I need to be spending all day in front of the screen. And this is what we're going to clear up with you folks tonight, is I'm going to show you 4 different strategies of trading. And based on your time and your money, you will be able to start making money. So this is the new normal. This is how it's going to be in the future. This is what we have been doing for the last 5 years. We have cup of coffee, a glass of water, and a laptop in front of us, or a cell phone in front of us. And we can sit in the quiet of our home or with our favorite music and sit in front of the screen and trade. The world has changed drastically as far as trading is concerned. In fact, the way we are trading is how every currency will be traded in the future. Another thing about cryptocurrency trading that's very much different about stock market and Forex trading is that the Forex trading is so slow, they measure it in pips. So when you hear a guy says, I made 30 pips, then he's made, 1 pip is 1% of 1%. So 30 pips is 3% or 30% of 1%, if he's made 30 pips. So what they do is, in order for them to make money, they do leverage trading. And leverage trading is the same as binary options, IQ options, all of that kind of trading is where you can wipe your account out in a day, in a moment, because what you're doing there is you're gambling. It's just plain gambling. When you saw the oil price fall recently, it fell with a bang. In fact, one of the oil prices in United States fell to minus $37. Now, how does the price get to minus $37? It's because they were trading leverage. In other words, you've been trading a stock and now you've got to pay in. You've lost your money and you've got to pay in. We do normal trading. In other words, if you bought 0.1 Bitcoin at 12,000 Rand and you took that and the Bitcoin price fell 10%, then your value of your 12,000 Rand is fallen by 12%. You still got the 1 Bitcoin, but the Rand value is 10% less or 12% less. So whenever you're trading the cryptocurrency markets, it's very up forward and upfront. There's nothing hidden. A lot of people are scared to trade the markets because there's a lot of hidden detail that they don't know. One of my friends started leverage trading recently, and then when he got his payout after earning money, he said, oh, there were so many hidden commissions and fees that he's not sure anymore if this was the right thing to do. So let's get that behind us. The difference between the normal markets and cryptocurrency trading. Let's simplify the 4 kinds of trading. And I'm using Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant just to explain the different kinds of traders. The first one we talk about is employee, somebody that works all day, comes home, is tired in the afternoon, and then wants to relax and doesn't want to worry about anything further. Normally, those people, we call them scalp traders, the people that have half an hour a day to trade. Then we have the self-employed person, the person that's we call a day trader, someone that their life depends on this income. We have then the third quadrant is a business owner, and a business owner normally has more laid-back approach. They trade, once in a while. And then we have investors, because a lot of people have more money, but they don't have time. So we can go and discuss each one a little bit in more detail, just to give you an idea that when you become a trader, no one is expecting you to sit in front of the screen all day. Every different kind of trader, there's a strategy attached to your trading style. So you're going to decide to trade according to your schedule. So the first strategy is I have 30 to 60 minutes per day. I might have 20 minutes or a half an hour in the morning. I might have a half an hour in the evening. Show me what to trade. Show me how to trade. And then once you've done the course, you can join the signals group, which gives you the best signals in the market, and you will place your trades and walk away. Tonight, when you come back, some of your trades have gone through, and you can decide what to do with those profits and if you want to get into a new trade. So that's a more laid-back approach. That's learning while you're earning, learning while you're doing other things. The second strategy is some of my traders spend up to 16 hours. I think I've seen some of them up to 20 hours a day in front of the screen. That is just ridiculous, folks. You don't want to do that. You don't want to sit so long in front of the screen. But some people have the appetite for that. They are constantly in front of the screen. Now, these two, strategy 1 and strategy 2, especially strategy 2, it's a guy that sits in front of the screen. When he stops, when he goes to bed, when she goes to bed, they get out of the trades. They've stopped trading. They take their profits. It doesn't help you sit all day making money and then the next day the price drops. So you want to take profits every single day. And some of these traders are making 3%, 6%, 12%, and up to 40%. One of my traders that's sitting online now in one day. And it's because he's got the right strategy. He's been taught how to do the trades, and he spends maybe 2 hours or maybe 3 hours a day placing trades. The third strategy is I'm interested in the markets. I see the price of Bitcoin going up, and the next price of Bitcoin is going to be 13,000, 15,000, 25,000, and it's going to go to 50,000. And the high of Bitcoin is around 800 to 900,000 Rand a Bitcoin. Yes, a Bitcoin. So, all right, there's no physical thing as a Bitcoin, so I've just got a coin that's got the Bitcoin symbol on, and I just love Bitcoin because the price is going to go up. It's stronger than the Rand. It's becoming stronger and stronger as the Rand is depreciating. And our next target for the Rand is 20 Rand, 25 Rand. And in the next 2 to 5 years, the Rand is going to be, if you guys come on the next Zoom call, find out, because at 8 o'clock, I've got another call that I'm invited to be on. And the Rand is going to 80 Rand per dollar. So that's just a given. That's where we're going. And this price has been going this way since 1980. So it's got nothing to do with the government. This is just to do with the depreciation of the Rand over the years. All right. So don't think that having your money in the bank. So a strategy 3, which is a business owner, normally says, I don't want my money in the bank. I don't want my money depreciating. The Rand has depreciated by 39, almost 40% this year already. And so if you've got $1 million in the bank, that million is only worth like 600,000. So that's not very great. So I'm thinking to tell as many people as possible that even if you take your money out of Rands and you buy US dollar, USDT, which is the electronic dollar, and you can move it anywhere in the world, then, and guys, I'm not advocating anybody to avoid tax. All right, so don't come and say, how can I avoid tax? Just get a good tax consultant when you make a lot of money, and make sure you keep all your slips and receipts of all your payments that you do. All right, so that's a given. Strategy 4 is I have a lot of money. I've got quite a bit of money in the market, and I don't know what to do with that money, and I've got the money, but I don't have the time. So if I don't have the time, where can I put my money that it's working for me? So that's a different strategy. And normally those people are investors. They want to invest their funds in the right currencies, and their money works for them. So they normally just check like once in fact, these guys do maybe 4 trades a year. The market swings into four stages, just like we teach about the moon phases changing the price. All of that is included in our courses. So there's 4 strategies. If you want to combine any of these strategies, so let's say you're an employee, you're working for someone, and you say, but I love trading. I'm going to even trade in lunchtime, and you go and sit and trade. But there are some days, maybe on a Sunday or a public holiday, that you think, hey, but I've got all day to trade. Then you change your strategy for that day to trade accordingly. So you choose the time And according to the times and the amount of time you have, you will change your strategy. So in other words, somebody that's in strategy 3 or 4 will not go and buy something at the top. They won't buy something at its highest price. They will buy it at its lowest price. A lot of people make the mistake is they buy something like, everybody asks me about Ripple, XRP. I say, why are you wasting your time with Ripple? The price has only gone 3 times up in the last 8 whatever years that it's been in existence. And Ripple is pushing billions of coins into the market. They're flooding the market with coins. They don't want the price to go up, but people will tell you that's what you must buy. Don't listen to those people, because they tell you that you must buy that coin because they've bought it so that when you buy it, the price goes up. That price is just going down and down and down. And there are some other cryptocurrencies that are also going down and down, which are so-called gold-backed cryptocurrencies. And they were making money until July last year, and they're just a waste of time to hold now. And the guys that we taught, I will always give you straight talk about any cryptocurrency. So there won't be any sugarcoating. There won't be any sugarcoating. I believe that everybody needs to know the truth about what's going on in the markets. So do we have classes? Yes, we had classes. We've been teaching classes of up to 120 people at once, but it's not viable to sit with so many people in a class. But with the way the world has changed, you can sit in the comfort of your home in whatever comfortable chair, and you can do the training. And when you do the training, all the training is recorded for your use to watch over again. Okay, so we offer 7 courses, and tonight we're going to discuss the first beginner's course only, because there's a lot more detail in all the other courses. So level 1 to 6 are beginners to super advanced crypto trading. And okay, so you say, well, maybe I've done some training before. What can you teach me? I will tell you that at least 3 of the people that are on this call have done Forex and commodity trading before. And they are the ones that are making money now for the first time, real money. Level 7 is an astroscience course. Now, what's astroscience? Well, astroscience is just, there are effects around us in the markets. There are times and seasons, and the moon. And the moon affects the earth, it affects the sea, the water, it affects you and me, and it affects trading big time. So we know when the markets are going to change, in the season when it's going to change. That's why if you go and look at the Dow Jones, that it was going up unnaturally towards what we call the summer or the autumn equinox, and it was unnaturally going high, and then boom, on the 23rd of March, it hit the low where it should have hit, and we're going to see another one later this year in September, October. So those things are given. Traders are the ones that fear life the least, because there's no surprises. If you know what the possibilities are in the future, if you can plan your days and weeks ahead and know that the markets are changing, if you guys are joining a Ponzi scheme right now and you put your money into the scheme, Ponzi schemes always fold between July and September, or January and March. Given, you can see they will fall like one after the other. I watch the news every day. I see how these guys, they change the name and then they make it a new scheme, and then they pay the people like 40%. You give 1,000 Rand, and for every 1,000 Rand, they take 400 Rand and they pay it to all rob Peter to pay Paul. So folks, you take control of your funds. You keep your money, you trade with your money. If you don't trust yourself with money, it's time that you learn how to work with money, because it doesn't matter how much money you're going to earn or how much money somebody's going to pay you, you're going to mismanage your money for the rest of your life. That's why in 97, I met Robert Kiyosaki when he came to South Africa. It was 97 or 99. And I read those two first books of his. He's an incredible teacher about funds, and he made some big mistakes. You don't need to make those mistakes. If you have youngsters in your family, youngsters, teenagers, give them Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, because that is the beginning fundamentals of learning how to work with money. All right, so let's give you just an outline of the course that we're going to give you. We're doing 4 modules, or four sessions with 34 modules. So each session is 2 hours long, starting at 8 p.m., ending at 10 p.m. We start on Monday, the 24th of August. We have different, so the first session will be getting yourself started, getting your account funded, opening the account step by step. After every session, we put the recording online in a special folder for you that only you can access. And you can go and watch those videos over and over again. In fact, the people that sign up tonight or tomorrow will already have access to the previous courses recordings and get started already. So we go take you through step by step. You know, the Afrikaans stay stap vir duidelik. Ons doen nie loop met julle. And then the next thing is on Wednesday, so it will be Monday and Wednesday, Monday and Wednesday. And then the 5th session, which I'm not mentioning here, is a 4-hour session where we're actually doing live trades. So that's exciting, because a live trading session is where you can actually sit and place the trades together. So even though it's a level 1 course, there's a lot of detail that you learn and you can study. We will discuss all the different kinds of coins, the future of cryptocurrency, the future of banking with the DeFi coins, penny stock trading, which is brilliant to trade. There's coins that go a lot faster up in value than the Bitcoin is going. And those coins give you a lot more dollars and Bitcoin back if you trade them correctly. So we will teach you how to read the markets. We'll teach you risk management, assessment, how to, the basic calendar, moon phases, how religious holidays influence the markets, support and resistance lines. And then the 4th session on Thursday, the 2nd of September, we will do quite a few different indicators so that you folks can learn how to place the lines on the screen. And it will be from a total cryptocurrency point of view. It will be, cryptocurrencies are very much more exciting. We use the same tools as Forex traders use, except that there are some tools that are more important than others. And we teach you how to combinedly use those tools to sit back and say, all right, I'm not just going to jump into a trade. I'm first going to analyze to see if this is a good one to buy. I'm not going to listen to what everyone else tells me about trading and what to buy, because I remember in 2017, December, I was warning my traders, it's almost time to get out of Bitcoin. And they were saying, what do you mean get out of Bitcoin? I said, because the price is too high. I showed them the parabolic curve that was happening right there. And on the 5th line, on the 15th, between the 15th and the 16th of December, we were withdrawing our funds from the market. At that point of time, I had every guy that never knew anything about Bitcoin. Now we're buying Bitcoin because my auntie and my uncle, my daddy and my mommy told me to buy. A week later, they came and said, I lost my money. No, you didn't lose your money, because you want to go and invest, and you want to go and make money with something. So you want to become a doctor or a dentist or practice something. So you're going to go on YouTube and Google how to become a dentist. All right, so when you finish looking at Google how to become a dentist on YouTube, then you put a sign up, dentist, and you start practicing. Great, folks. I mean, that is just how a lot of people treat the markets, how people trade today. So this is a summary of what you will be doing, and you will have then access to the course via Discord link. We have a lot in store, more than those 8 hours, so it will be 8 hours of training and 4 hours of practical. Should you want to attend the live trading event thereafter, you will then get discount on the sessions that follow. There will be lots of free training material you get besides the live training. It will be 12 hours of training in total. And how much do you need to start off with? I don't know how much you need. I know that the minimum trade on most of the exchanges is 50 Rand. So I always suggest start with 500, anything from 500 to 5,000 Rand, whichever your appetite feels okay with. We do not have dummy accounts. We do not have demonstration accounts. Everyone that I know that's been trading on demo accounts has never started trading. So you trade big time on your own, small time on your own, and until you feel comfortable. And so when do I start trading? You start trading when you're ready. Sometimes in my first few lessons, then the people say, oh, I've started placing a trade. I don't know what to do. No, folks, you don't start trading until you finish the course. Then when we do the live trading on the end of the course, then you start placing your first trades. All right. So how much is this course? All right. We've got all the courses. The average course is around 2,490. That's our first beginner's course. And we have, because of so many people asking about the courses now, we've been mostly training Americans the last few months, but now we need to focus our South African market. We want to help as many people as possible. So I don't know of any trading courses available where people have been teaching for 5 years or more like us, that's giving it to you at less than 1,200 Rand. Okay, so if you're interested, so I'm not saying, oh, well, you've got 1 hour to make a decision. If you want to be part of our team, our family, then you can send a message to my wife. She's my assistant. And you can even set up a 10 or 15-minute phone call, and she will gladly answer all your questions. Don't just phone her randomly. Just say, when are you available? Because the phone rings a lot. So that is our special for the level 1 course. All right, that's a good sign. Let's see if my signal's coming through now. Contact her. She will help you. And once you've done the course, and when we do the course repeat again, you'll be able to sit in again for free and watch the training. You'll be able to watch the course material videos over and over and over again until you get it. So there's no time limit to that course material. So you can either WhatsApp or call my wife. She'll be happy to answer your questions. She'll supply you with the banking details. You're just going to use your name and surname as reference. She will then send you the online link with the course already, the course material, that you can even go through the videos so long. And then we start on Monday night at 8 o'clock. So if you feel you can't attend one of the sessions, at least all the sessions will be recorded and you can play it after. In fact, tonight's session we're recording. So if you folks want tonight's recording, you can request it afterwards. As soon as I put it on YouTube, you can have it. After the classes, you will receive a test, and once you've completed the test with 70% or more results, then you get a certificate that you have qualified on level 1. So every course has a test afterwards, and you can complete it in your own time. Right, so we have some testimonials, actually quite a lot of testimonials from people who have done the courses, and the people that have been part of our courses actually have been the extreme side of the spectrum. Housewives, pensioners, and now teenagers. A whole spectrum of people that are hungry to make money and hungry to change their life to be part of a system that is working and that's changing the world. Just one of the stocks that I gave my traders early August was Komodo. And in Komodo already, up until today, has made, if you didn't trade it at all, so if you like use strategy 3 or 4, you would have made 36% already up in the first 20 days. If you've been trading it up and down, you would have probably made about between 60 and 70% already just on one coin. So it's exciting. It's you take all the profit. When you give your money to any insurance company or Ponzi scheme, they give you peanuts. They are giving you, realistically speaking, less than 10% of their earnings. That's how a casino works. A casino is programmed to pay you 10%. If you're lucky to get 20%, good luck. You keep all the profits with your trading. That's the nice part. So we are a family. We like to follow up with the people. We like people to be part of our team. And if you decide you don't want to be part of the courses, then you don't need to, you don't need to do it. A lot of people, I think about 50% of all the guys that do our level 1 course never come back for any courses. They either just join the signals group or they you carry on trading on their own. But we want you to have the best foundation possible. And some of the stuff, when you listen to this stuff, we say, but teach me about this, teach me about this. We teach you about this, but we first want you to have the foundation laid so that you can understand what game you're into. And the stuff you're learning through the courses will give you some life lessons that you can use even in your relationships. So you can join the Signals group. The Signals group is a very low fee of 400 Rand a month. I give you signals every day. You go trade whichever ones you feel you want to trade. I give you entry points. I give you exit points. And out of every 30 signals I give you, maybe 2 of them won't perform the whole month. So most of those signals perform. Most of those signals come from insider trading. For those who don't know what insider trading is, it's like we are paying whales and people to tell us what is a whale. Whale is often somebody with a lot of money in the market, or big groups of people with 40 or 60 or 80,000 people that decide together we're going to trade this coin and we're going to chase it up to this price. And you want to know about it. You want to know what's the next flavor of the day. And you jump in and you make money on those coins. So you don't need to physically sit in front of the screen all the time. So I know that a lot of this stuff goes over your head because you're busy thinking, I'm talking too fast, and you like 5 questions behind. You do not need to sit in front of the screen all the time. If you go faithfully, go and place your orders where I tell you to, you don't even need to worry about sitting in front of the screen, because the market records those orders as you place them, and when they go through, then you take your profits and you can move them to the next coin. So we ride waves. We take one wave to the next, to the next, to the next. Never hold any cryptocurrency or any stock that's going sideways or that's dropping. A lot of people are just holding ridiculous coins, like even Litecoin has been quite ridiculous lately, even though it's got a 40% chance, well, a chance of going up 40% its value. But XRP has been just going down and down and down and down. And why are you holding something that's depreciating? It's like holding the Rand. So you can become a tribe member. A tribe member is just simply that somebody, he either trades a lot or he's got a lot of money in the market and he wants to be able to call at any time. You have 2 hours of FaceTime with me a month and you pay me a fee accordingly. So or you want to become a trainer, or you just want to refer people to earn commissions off them attending. So we do have a referral program in place. Do we do bots? At the moment, we are not doing bots as far as taking your money and running a bot on it. The bot is the most dangerous software that people are using in the markets now. There's a bot that people are using, and I'm not going to mention the name because some of you know who the people are and who's actually using the bot. you can actually purchase this bot for 50,000 Rand. And just 2 weeks ago, one of the most profitable companies in South Africa started using the bot, and they lost 150 million Rand. That company is closing in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So bots, especially the guys that are trading with Forex, are going to lose money because they don't understand. Bots normally lose big time twice a year. So I can actually put the statistics out, but it's not available for everyone to see. We, however, want to give people their own bots. In other words, you're going to keep all the profits from now on. You're not just going to give your money to some Tom, Dick, and Harry and then hope they're going to give you returns on it. You are going to keep the money. The bot's going to trade for you, and you're going to pay a fee every month on that bot, or you're going to pay a 10% profit margin. So we're still going to decide on that. But we will not allow anyone to use these bots unless they've done the trading courses. The people, folks, as I said in the beginning, we want you to teach you how to work with your money. If you don't trust yourself with money, you always give your money to someone else because you trust them better. And we found with all the Ponzi schemes and the schemes that we've been involved in, they've all collapsed one after the other. The only ones that haven't collapsed are the ones that have been around for years, like Amway and all these cosmetic companies, because they've got a structure. But you know, when you buy their products, you're paying like 100% more than what you should be paying for those products. So those are the only ones that have been around that actually making a success of it. So you're welcome to ask any questions in the chat box while there's time. Well, we actually finished now, but you can ask any questions. Otherwise, send my wife a message, set up an appointment, and get back to us ASAP. Or speak to the person that introduced you, because most of you were introduced to us through someone that's already done one of our courses. And of course, those folks have got some good feedback. They are 7 times better. In fact, they can now all read the stock markets virtually. They can all see what's happening in the markets. Some days when I open the news, I can't believe the trash that the news is telling us about the rand and the dollar and the gold price. They just randomly pick anyone's nonsense that they're not even reading the markets properly. So you'll be able to start reading the markets yourself. You'll be able to make some better decisions on your finances. If anything, have US dollars. If you're scared of Bitcoin, buy US dollars. We'll teach you how to buy the dollars, and you can cash it out into rands at any time you want to, without any brokers and brokerages that make life hard for you. So hope you folks have found some value in this. I'm going to put this online. It will be recorded, and any questions, you folks use the chat box and type your message.